Hello witches and magical souls, and welcome to Wayward Witchery. I'm Pandora Darkmoon, tarot reader, witchcraft mentor, and lifelong witch. This space is for anyone on their soul's journey. Whether you're a curious beginner, have been dancing with the moon for years, or simply feel the magic without needing to name it. Today, we're diving into how to navigate not knowing what you really want, and why that uncertainty is actually part of your journey. So, grab a cuppa, settle in, and let's get witchy. What does it mean to really want something? Often, what we think we want is shaped by layers of conditioning, by expectations of family, friends, and society, by the things we see online, in magazines, in passing glances of other people's lives. We measure ourselves by what others think or approve of, rather than by what aligns with our own integrity. And then we try to fill the gaps in ourselves with objects, achievements, or experiences. A new house, a designer bag, a promotion, the perfect partner, thinking that one more thing will finally make us feel complete. But here's the kicker. External things rarely patch up the internal gaps. They may give a momentary lift, a rush of satisfaction, but they never last. They're distractions, shiny objects meant to keep us busy, while the real work waits quietly beneath the surface. The real journey begins when we pause and ask, what feelings am I actually chasing? Peace, authenticity, connection, courage. Those are the things that truly matter. And here's the magical part. Those things are available to you now, not just once some object magically appears in your life. Manifesting is often talked about in a very literal way. If I visualize this object, write it down, and do the right rituals, I will receive it. And sure, sometimes things do manifest, but most of the time, chasing the external is not where the real transformation happens. Instead, try shifting your focus to states of being. What if you focused on cultivating the feelings you actually want? If you want peace, start noticing moments of calm. If you want authenticity, notice when you feel aligned with your own truth. If you want connection, start recognizing small acts of empathy and kindness, both towards yourself and others. Training your mind to notice these feelings changes your perspective. And perspective shapes reality. Suddenly, you start seeing more opportunities for these states you want. You feel them more often. You attract them, not through chasing, but through alignment. This is not a quick fix. It's subtle, slow, and requires patience. But it is also deeply empowering. You don't need to wait for anything outside yourself to dramatically shift your experience. To understand what you really want, you need self-knowledge. And self-knowledge is certainly not always comfortable. It requires honesty, reflection, and sometimes confronting parts of yourself that feel vulnerable or inconvenient. Ask yourself, how do I measure my worth? Am I measuring it by what others think? Or by my own standards of integrity? Where have I been distracting myself with stuff instead of acknowledging what really matters? Which feelings am I actually seeking behind my desires? This kind of reflection can provoke resistance. Some people will feel threatened by your honesty because it challenges their own convenient rules. And that's okay. The work of knowing yourself is not about making everybody else comfortable. It's about grounding yourself in your own reality and recognizing that clarity, integrity, and peace are worth a little discomfort along the way. Even small steps count. Journaling a single question a day, taking a few moments to notice how you feel before you act, or simply naming your feelings out loud. These are all ways to slowly untangle the layers of conditioning and distraction. The more you do this, the more aligned your wants become with your true self. Here are a few gentle questions to explore. Which desires in my life are truly mine, and which are inherited or influenced by others? What feelings am I actually seeking behind my goals or objects of desire? When I pause and listen to myself, what matters most in this moment, today? You don't need to answer these perfectly. You don't need to have a plan or a timeline. Just noticing, naming, and reflecting is a form of practice. It's a slow, gentle alchemy of turning distraction into clarity and expectation into understanding. So, if you don't know what you want right now, that's okay. You are not broken. You are simply in a space of becoming, of peeling back layers, learning to listen to the subtle whispers of your own soul. The journey is ongoing, sometimes uncomfortable, sometimes lonely, but profoundly worth it. Instead of chasing the shiny, look inward. Instead of seeking approval, notice alignment. Instead of searching outside yourself, cultivate the feelings you truly want to live. Over time, clarity emerges naturally, and in that clarity, you find your compass, your true north, not dictated by what's flashy, easy, or expected, but by the honest, authentic desires of your own heart. Take it slow, take it gentle, and trust that the magic is already happening inside of you. Thank you for joining me at Wayward Witchery today. I hope something in this episode stirred your soul. If you're feeling called to go deeper, I offer tarot, clairvoyant, spiritual growth, and witchcraft mentorship sessions via Zoom, email, or pre-recorded video. You will find all the details on waywardwitchery.com. Until next time, keep your heart wild, your ethics strong, and your tea warm.